There you can see there's a big old gap in the first 9 averages. The overall averages are pretty similar because Bunting has finished well and Mickey Mansell has not.
And interesting, Stephen might come off and think it's the darts, it's the darts. And sometimes people forget, if you're not feeling great, if you're feeling a little bit tense, if you're feeling pressure for wherever, it's easy to blame the darts. So it'll be interesting to get his thoughts if he does get over the winning line.
At the minute, he's very much in doubt, because Mansell has left himself 1-2-1 after 3 visits to the board for the second leg running. Good darts from Stephen Bunting.
It was the most fluent dart he's through today. Seems a little bit jabby, and that was just absolutely perfect. Treble 17.
Stephen, you require 96.
To re-establish that 2-leg gap. Good guide. Finds the treble, double 8. Is there, and the brilliant finish in from Bunting continues. This time it comes at the end. This is the 7th meeting between them. Stephen Bunting knows what he's about. He also knows how dangerous he is.
140.
He was in the venue very early today, Stephen. Probably a lot to do with just getting them darts in his hand and even making a decision. Does he go back to his 12-gram darts for the night?
140. Stephen, you require 124.
One treble will get him a dart at the bullseye. He pick up another treble, 14 segments. It is the bull.
99.
And a rare miss to win a leg for Stephen Bunting, but it was the smallest target on the board. And Mickey Mansell could go to the bull first dart himself. What's the decision?
He's fairly old school. Expect him to go up with the bull. He has, so he's given himself an opportunity. But it's double 5. Big dart in this match.
85.
Wire. Right on the wire. Is that the difference in this game? And this is a finish. Practice, practice, practice. First part of it done. And he's just so good on the doubles tonight. He'll be absolutely delighted with the outer ring. Just one more treble, he's thinking. He might even use the bull with the last dart.
100.
There was a million thoughts going through his mind with that last dart there. I just like the bullseye to leave the 76 rather than the 81 when your opponent is back in the 200. But here comes Mickey Mansell again. Will he use the bull?
130.
Well, he'll use it very well.
Stephen, you require
81. Treble 19, double 12. Double 12. Double 6. And Bunting closes it out with a brilliant 12-darter. It looked like he might be making a mess of things when he missed all those match darts.
The need to find a way to improve, to change a few things. I think he was quoted as saying that he should be a top 16 player and has never made it to such great heights. But a good start to that campaign. He qualified for the World Series of Darts finals, which take place in Amsterdam
41
next weekend.
Yeah, he's an incredible talent, and I think he may have watched Callan Ridds also at the Players' Championships this week, and Callan Ridds has identified he was thrown way too quick, and he did say in his speech after winning that Ricky Evans had sort of slowed down. It does look quite evident to me because he is so rapid, so quick. That is definitely what I would be doing as he looks at tops. And what a start! Just play slow, Ricky, the game's easy.
Are other choices.
Yeah, that's the fear, and sometimes when people are on 72, they're actually hoping they miss the treble 20 to leave a tops or a double 16, wherever the favoured route is. Sometimes the treble is, I didn't really want that to go. Once again, that set-up play from Evans has put some pressure on this 1-3-6.
Well, again, there was a bit of a stubbornness. He could have come down 19 with a second dart there.
109.
Board management. That's what the good players do so very well. He has missed a dart to double yet.
93.
Finally has now, but Soutar's
And you require 96.
stubborn streak means he's only on 96. Could have been on something smaller, and now he has to find a treble. 17s is the call that's beckoning. He gets a go at tops,
56.
but having been out of practice on
Ricky
doubles for the last 3
16.
legs, he can't get anywhere near it.
High, wide and handsome, that one. He's got away with that as Ricky. And that's what I'm liking. That's not something we often see from Ricky. He got away with that first dart. That very easily could have busted the score. And I think exactly what that man is thinking there.
Yeah, we saw Stephen Bunting do that in that.
Yeah.
Well, Evans hasn't missed much, but he's languishing way behind in this leg.
Then you require 20.
Souta's actually now had more darts at double than Ricky Evans has in this match.
10.
Many more darts than Ricky Evans has had in this match. 4 more. Yeah, he's 5 down.
Started with a 160.
140.
Very nearly ended with a 138. That would have been the cherry on the cake. One of those nights, Alan. Put it to bed.
24.
13, the unlucky 13 darts missed a double for Alan Souta, and a double dozen found by Ricky Evans to complete a straight leg success.
Can just give him something to get excited about, then they might help him out.
58.
Yeah, 1,500 German fans out in force
51.
in Jena tonight. And they'll all be off their seats if this is taken out. Ready for liftoff.
121.
Flight path diverted. Again, it's a good dart that might end up getting him in trouble.
Nico, you required 30.
Well, he can split it if he wants. 10 double 10 might be the shot. Now he doesn't know what he wants.
He chose trouble, Dan. He wanted trouble. Can he get himself out of it?
22.
Not yet, but he still has time, because in truth, the Belgian hasn't been in this leg.
Moving away from the 20s as well.
56.
And that's
Nico, you require
nothing
8.
to really concern Nico. Double 2.
4.
Well, which way is this leg heading?
144.
You would think Kurtz would be back, but he could still end up on double 1. He will be back, and he might
21.
still have an infinite amount of time to win the leg.
Nico, you require 4.
He's missed 11 darts at double already in this game, Nico Kurtz. Make it a dozen. And the number keeps going up.
Game
Nico Kurtz goes on the board and does pin double 1. 3-3 in this incredibly stop-start game.
Good chance to wrap it up now.
We needed the lot to get to a finish. That's what he's got. But is he going out anyway? Not yet, he's not.
100.
What a 6 darts this would be for Nico Kurtz to save himself.
135.
Needed at least a green bit around the bullseye there. So Roman
80.
will get the chance to win it.
Brian, you require 12.
There will be total silence if this goes in.
Game
And it does go in.
match.
And Brian Roman dumps out Germany's Nico Kurtz.
100.
Do like the bullseye on from 2-2-1. Didn't execute it there, did go in the 20s, but means he's thinking.
100.
Absolutely nowhere.
W require
It might be the most
121.
meaningless 180 you can imagine, because it's not got him to a finish. He was on a bogey number, he couldn't leave one. Gurney can't go out, so at least
65.
Lennon is closer as he looks to set this up. Gurney is going to go 20 and double 18 again to see if he can finally hit it. Where's Steve Lennon going to be?
58. W require 56.
Dart player's going to be very stubborn. Double 18 it is.
Games from the
That's
sixth
what he's
leg.
been searching for.
Darrell Gurney. 7th leg, Steve to
Divine
third.
playing in German in a European tour is absolutely sensational. He'll be relishing that challenge.
79.
Not enough to leave a finish, but once again, Steve Lennon in a position where he couldn't leave a finish even with a max.
100.
The 180 would be nice here. Just double checks. Yeah, 180 is nice, Darryl.
140.
But that'll do.
Well, leave that double 18, which he's found in the back half of this game.
Yeah, you called it very early. As
44.
we did say, we'll be seeing this double 18 an awful lot
56.
from Darryl Gurney, and this is for the match. And it was one-way traffic in the end for Darryl Gurney. Doesn't look too delighted with that, but that's a very professional performance again. A very
Well, determined not to let that good position slip that he opened up.
83.
And in the mix of all this massive scoring, only 4 darts have been thrown at a double and 3 have been hit. That's the quality of this game right now. The averages are very, very nice indeed. That's not bad, is it? 107.33 for Florian. I know it's very early in this match, but it's just an indication of how this game has started.
47.
Good darts
James
indeed.
Require 84.
An indication of the way that James Wade plays the game as well. He sees what his opponent's doing and matches it, basically. And he might match a scoreline by bending the bullseye. Brilliant from James Wade.
Mid-legged Florian to throw first.
Can you ask me that question again out?
Valley.
On home.
Wade, he does need to break Florian.
93.
He's got a chance here.
48.
Unless we see something very, very special from Hempel.
Yeah, he's threatened the 140, found the first treble, didn't he, last time, but can't make
55.
James Wade sweat
James
with the
require
148. He's the bullseye in every finish so far. Hit the 25 on the 65, but doesn't need the ball this time.
81. Florian, you require
Can't find the
93.
outer ring, and Hempel here has a huge opportunity. Which way does he go?
Not my way.
I always find it interesting on those kind of shots when you've been so aggressive to go for the
53.
treble
James
and not hit
requires
it.
7.
Why they don't then go double-double with the next couple of darts. Wade let off the hook here, and he can break back.
Massive dart in the context of this game.
3.
Yeah, the little crowd obviously on the side of there of Florian, but that's part of the challenge. That's why they make this Euro Tour so very, very special.
It's on the 7th.
Just listen to the combo as well, but
It took him about 15 years to change his shirt, didn't it, James
Yeah.
Wade?
93.
I told him to buy a second one.
He's finally added the license plate.
Yeah, really important phase of this game right now. Florian, the trebles are just deserted. He's just beating himself up a little
58.
bit, and he can't do that. Says the man who played on the seniors last week and was beating himself up all the time. I was told off earlier. He just want to go dry again here.
60.
He does. Chance for Hempel.
Yeah.
6 darts from here, Chris. It's a big scalp for him.
And that's a perfect first dart. He'll be annoyed there. James Wade was
435.
tapping himself on the head in the background. He feels that he's just opened the door for Hempel, and he's walked through it. And all James Wade can do now is hit and then hope.
405. Florian, you require 115.
Options on 115. The reason I don't like that way, brings in double 19 if this goes.
Good.
That's the reason why he went that way. It's happy, happy Hempel in front of his adoring German crowd.
I assume they're Pikachu fans. They may have come dressed as Pikachu and then found out after the fact that there's a darts player called Pikachu who has adopted Pokemon for his entire image in the sport. But you would think they're Ricardo Pietrezco fans.
It'd be a wonderful coincidence, wouldn't it?
437.
There might be a few more Daniel Closer fans after this match.
I think there might be. They come in one myself.
433.
Now, Pietrezco.
Manually require
It's a great
40.
scoring leg, or good scoring leg from him against the darts. But he needs close to miss. And on his own throw, he's not really doing it that much.
Not leg is Ricardo to throw first. Game on. 29.
Not right now.
60 and ball. Does not get a chance this time, but Ricardo Pietrezco is looking at an awkward
Ricardo
74. Now, he made the
74.
86 disappear with no bother a couple of legs ago.
Cannot keep tiptoeing on this tightrope and not falling off, surely. Surely he comes crashing to the ground at some point, and maybe
66.
that time has
And he
arrived.
requires 72.
It'll only be one dart for Daniel Closer. Oh, it won't even be that because he's missed a big number. The man playing the darts of his life and averaging a ton has just missed a big 16, which he hit 2
32.
seconds earlier,
Ricardo, you require
and the
8.
chance to break disappears.
It goes down as another enormous missed opportunity to break his opponent, who again is a grateful recipient of a gift.
It still hangs in the balance, but this is the opportunity that Pikachu has been craving.
The week of Daniel Closer's darting life could end on a rather sour note.
Ricardo, you require 114.
We'll be left to chew on this one for a while, thinking of what might have been. Pietrezco gets his chance to break in what he hopes is the last leg. Yeah, it is just in the single as intended. He knows how big this is. He knew how big it was before a dart was thrown.
94.
But he still might not be the person throwing the last dart in the match.
104.
One treble required. He needs it now. He's got it, but can he follow it with a double?
84.
That might be that.
Ricardo, you require 20.
I'm not sure how much all the waiting and worrying is helping, but we're about to find out. Massive moment for this lad's future, this lad's year, and a release, and relief.
Minus game, you see game, it's a good attribute to have. He's got the skills.
134.
It's a lovely set-up shot from Gabriel Clemens. He leaves himself on top, but he has had
80.
6 visits to the board here. It's not been a good scoring leg after that brilliant 11 darter.
The most important moment of this match so far. This dart, come on, he says. Because
60.
the difference between 2-2 and 3-1 in the best of 11
40.
is mammoth. Gabriel jogs to the ucky.
Himself a moment, changing the angle slightly,
20.
and missing the wrong side
Luke,
of
you
it.
require 20.
Happens too many times for my liking, Dan, when he gets them chances. When opportunity
Gains on the
knocks,
fourth leg.
you've got to grab it
Luke
with both
Woodhouse.
hands. And if I do have a criticism for one of my favourite
Fifth
players,
leg, Luke to throw first.
it's that.
Game
It's a
on.
killer instinct that I played Luke Woodhouse. Part of me was thinking, if I can get him to shake his head, if I can get him to be petulant, I've got him. Don't show your opponent anything, 'cause this is what you can do, Luke. You look absolutely fantastic there. Stunning.
And look, gave that the full
140.
attention, gave it the best chance, and it got there. I know that he's been throwing those quick darts, and a lot of them have still found the treble 20. But surely just do the same thing over and over, and it gives you a better chance of getting the same result over and over.
That's my theory. He doesn't want to go downstairs. He may see him go for the bung, and that's the problem. Yeah.
40.
Yeah, look what else had that
96.
fantastic run at the UK Open this year. I thought he was going to do some real damage, but he walked into Andrew Gilden, didn't he, in the last 32. And maybe that's just the next thing. Maybe he's at that crossroads a little bit, Luke Woodhouse, and a big title could drive him onto the next bit.
180.
What a time to produce
Gavin,
your
you require
5th
115.
180 of the game. We're only in leg 7, but this is a chance.
But
Gains on the 7th leg.
Massive for the German giant.
Should see Gabriel go downstairs, and he does. Finds that elusive treble.
95.
Leave the big fish. I think the roof will come off if he hits the 170.
Another great dart.
Isn't it?
125.
And the quick one finds the bar.
Gabriel, you require 170.
Come on, Gabriel. Come on, Gabriel.
134. Luke, you require 156.
Big fish eludes him.
This would be special also. Just the look in his eyes there. Yeah, that's the minuscule, but he knew this was going to happen. You talk good backstage, Luke. Dig in.
Great dart.
100.
Fabulous.
Brilliant
Gabriel
dart,
required
but at least
36.
put some pressure on Gabriel Clemens. Anyone can miss 3.
And
Maybe
now
miss 2.
Game show
Superb
replay.
dart from Gabriel Clemens, and he shakes his fist because we have daylight between these two for the first time in this game. Gabriel Clemens
has played a major part in this, and is he now favourite for this match again?
59.
He's hit half a dozen 180s, Luke Woodhouse. We are only in the 10th leg.
He had to break Gabriel. He's 60 ahead plus these. Then he would have the dart. He would become a big favourite in the last leg decider.
96.
What a diamond, like a nugget of gold, that treble 19. You feel you need a max, Gabriel. Feel you need a max, Gabriel.
Titanic stuff for the German giant.
Luke, you require 142.
Has he given himself a chance to win it? He has. Well, that's a wild... There's the downfall of throwing that quick dart. It's not in full control.
65.
Not in this situation.
Gabriel,
He's still in
require
control of this leg.
117.
It's a big ask. It's a big ask.
79.
For the second leg running, Gabriel Clemens has missed a match dart at the end of a combination.
Luke, you require 77.
What a great game. Is it going to be the situation where Luke's going to have a dart at tops? No, it's 2 darts at double 10. You talk big. Stay focused, Luke. What a dart that is. What a reaction.
Luke Woodhouse.
Dozen 180s, he might need a 7th. That's perfect.
100.
I think we're in the same agreement with that, but something he's probably done for all his darting career. What a treble, another one of them. I said there'd be a 170 to win it for Gabriel. The crowd are involved, friends and family are involved. The comms box is involved.
Oh, he misses out on that 7th 180, but he is down to a finish. He's forcing Clemens to at least think about going for this, but he's not even going to have the option. And this is a problem. It's a real problem for Gabriel Clemens.
You require 161.
Because this might not go. This might not need to go. Because Clemens, who's missed a match dart at the end of a combination, the last 2 legs running to win the match, might only get 1 at the bull.
That was a staggering return there from Gabriel. He's got to put that out of his
90.
mind. And what
Gabriel,
a last dart that is.
130.
It's the baby fish. He's going to get another dart.
Gabriel Clemens. The chances have been there.
72.
Misses the big number, doesn't get a match dart
Luke,
at the
you require
bullseye. Luke
71.
Woodhouse has a chance to win it, to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. He'll get 1 dart at double top. Enormous from Woody. That is incredible. He holds it together to take out the German #1.
Tries to build from above, where Van Veen does it from below. You can see he can just lie one on top of there. Absolutely perfect.
And timing from the cameraman as well. And you can see the difference where the flight is higher than the point this time.
140.
Works for both.
Gianni require 85.
Sometimes you just got to just sit back and enjoy something special really happening. He's evolving as a player.
77.
He's a fine young man. He's got the skills, the attributes. He's got everything. And I think what he wants next is a real big title.
Yeah, well, picked up all those
100.
development tour
Gianni
titles
Maguire,
this year
8.
to top the order of merit. And don't forget, that was against the prodigious
Gains on
talent
the 5th leg.
that is Luke Littler,
Gian
that
Van
race to the
Veen.
top two. Van Veen
6th
won
leg,
that.
Simon to third.
Sort of talk about you get fantastic floor players. He's now just that transition onto the stage now.
135.
Just looks seamless to me.
Yeah, he looks comfortable, doesn't he? Simon can make him a little less comfortable if he can hit big here. But a trebleless turn could be fatal
58.
for the Wizards' hopes. Really significant win this could be for Van Veen. And
65.
we'll look at all of those
Simon
winners tomorrow.
Maguire,
Pietreczko,
154.
Woodhouse and Van Veen if he does win this one, and see how much further that progress could be. But Whitlock might make further progress into that
95.
checkout, but 120
Gianni
is
Maguire,
the perfect
120.
finish for this man.
The perfect lie. Just sits it on top. How's your bottle, young man?
Games on the 6th leg.
Absolutely
Gian Van Veen.
glorious from Gian Van Veen.
7th leg.
Sometimes you
Gian to
build a
third.
player up. It's just maybe too much pressure on young shoulders, but you just sit back. I'm just loving. And he knows he's got more gears.
190.
Just a joy to watch. What a mouth-watering potential game we have tomorrow with Gian Van Veen against Nathan Aspinall.
Yeah, not much Whitlock could have done in this game. He's hit
96.
3 180s himself. He's averaging 95. Yes, he's missed starts at double, but you look back at that third leg, left himself on 28. Van Veen took out 156. He's just taken out 120, and now he's on a potential 9-dart finish.
We have waxed lyrical about Gian
97.
Van Veen today.
Gianni Maguire,
At times he's looked his
141.
brilliant best. He sets himself up. Pre-routine, done. Eyes, treble 20.
$65.
But in the end, the firework finish won't be achieved. But as long as the finish is, he won't care.
126. Gianni Maguire, 76.
It's been another moment to savour.
$35.
He is human. Just needs to focus again, which he will. Whitlock looks shell-shocked. He knows he hasn't played too bad. He's just walked into a real juggernaut. This exciting young Dutchman.
52.
Is that the
Gianni
last 3
Maguire,
darts of Whitlock?
41.
You would think so. He's determined, trying his best to leave double 16. He has left it in the end. And that is the end
Games shot and the
for Simon
match.
Whitlock's
Gian
World
Van
Grand Prix
Veen.
hopes. A 6-1 smashing at the hands of the Dutchman.